All right. Oh, man. I need to wake up. We gotta go. Oh, my stream is not happy today. Or my internet is not happy today. I don't think I have anything going. I didn't do any uploading to YouTube today. It looks like it might have stabilized. I guess I'll just keep an eye on it. It looks like, I think it stabilized. YouTube just went back to excellent connection. Well, that's the first in a while with my internet. Wonder if it just got, like, I don't know. Whenever I have internet issues, I like to make up some kind of reason, and just, like, I instantly, like, turn on my computer. Not long after turning on my computer, I frickin' fly. You motherfucker. Oh my god, I got him. No, I didn't. He was playing dead. What the fuck? Yo, I swear he was just like upside down on his back, and then so I thought he was dead, so I went to go pick him up to throw him in the trash. And he just flew off. The little shit go. I thought I got him. I was so proud of myself. I thought I hit him in the air right in front of me. Bitch, bitch, bitch. We're still good. We haven't dropped any frames since that big hiccup. Anyway, before I got assaulted by a fly, I was saying, sometimes I make up these bullshit reasons why, like, my internet has issues. Like, oh, maybe, like, I suddenly just turned on my computer, I, like, uploaded shit to YouTube, which probably takes, like, some bandwidth, and, like, just the sudden bandwidth usage, and then just turn on my stream, just frickin' run my internet from, like, or, like, launch my game, launch my Discord, get on stream, all that, like, just... I like to come up with these reasons of, like, maybe I suddenly just plowed my internet and it wasn't ready for it. But probably not how the internet works. Wait, he still has Might Aura? Wait, so there's another... I just killed an elite mob. That means there's another elite mob giving Might Aura in here. There it is. Now that we killed everything, we can go back and check for a loot. Okay, I guess nothing really dropped. Alright. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Maybe I'll go do it when we get to Act 3. It just dawned on me that I never did the like, icy caves or whatever they're called in normal difficulty that get you some resistances. The Anya stuff. The frickin' mummy sarcophaguses. So tanky. Well, and I think like half these spells don't like hit them properly. 4 more levels and we'll have Frozen War max. It's funny how fast the levels come in once you get to Nightmare. Like, it felt like it took me so long to get from 1 to 30. Granted, I did, like, quit playing the character, went and played a different one, went and played a different game for a bit, and then came back, so... that probably contributes to the feeling of taking a long time, I suppose, but... Here we are. Let's sneeze, I think. Oh, excuse me. So we need to go in. We need to get next to Duriel and zap. And then we need to port away before we get killed by him real quick. And hope we don't get bopped by him. Not the button I wanted to press. Oh, I waited too long. I thought she was gonna die. God damn. Not even close. I played that so bad, it's not even funny. Holy shit. Like, I don't think I could have played that worse if I tried. I was trying to do, like, I was fumbling around I was doing fine with Teleport and Frozen Orb. And then what happened was I tried to thread in some meteors under him at the same time to kill him a little faster. And it just didn't go well. I then, did my meteor, but then I think I, for some reason, I did my meteor, which I have on R, and then for some reason I tried to teleport with E, which is what I have my shock on instead of W. So then I didn't teleport, and I took some extra hits and almost died, and... yeah, it just wasn't great. We got here a tower shield. I mean, it's got good defense, but in fire res, but it doesn't really. I'd almost say I'd rather use like the faster cast rate Wall of Eyeless shield. So the question is, do I save it? I can't really see anything I'd be using it, right? I'm just gonna ditch it. I'm already hoarding enough. I'm gonna have to make a gem mule soon, because I don't want to, I don't want to combine my low gems, because that's one mistake I always make on D2, is I combine all my low gems up, and then what happens is I'm grinding hell, I'm not getting many low gems anymore, and then you need them sometimes for, like, combining runes or something like that, or some kind of, vendor craft, so... Or, cube craft, I mean. But anyway, despite the fact that that fight went very poorly, we still killed him, so, and we didn't die. Oh, right. Um... I was gonna take a minute here and go back to... Let's see, we're good here, right? There shouldn't be any reason we need to, like, save this map or anything. Yeah, let's go back to normal. And go do that side quest we never did. Oh, I forgot there's, like, corrupted zones in, like, the lower difficulties. I wonder if it's possible to get a Sunder Charm in a lower level one. That's interesting. Ooh, I also did not get a lot of waypoints through there. Which, it's under Crystalline. Okay, good. Crystalline Passage is one of the ones we have. I couldn't remember. The funny thing is I almost always do this, like, in the moment. I either must not have found it, or I was just not really thinking about it. Convenient well placement when I was running low on mana. It's kind of crazy. Maybe it's plus the skills with warmth that makes a difference. But it's kind of crazy how it feels like... I thought I remember being basically infinite mana. And I have found the Frostburns, which give me max mana, and Gloom Trap, which is giving me max mana, and some mana regen. And even though I'm almost 300 mana, it still doesn't feel like meditation can keep up. Which is just really interesting, because I thought I remember being less mana than this, and now I'm trying to think if the only difference is I don't have Spirit, which normally I have Spirit. Which is just making me try to think, like, is there something about Spirit that, other than the flat mana that it gives? I know it gives flat mana, but that, like, normally I don't have this belt and gloves. So normally I'm probably about this mana. But I feel like I used to be able to just, like... No, maybe not. Maybe I couldn't infinitely spam teleport. Maybe it just has to do with levels and skill points, like, or gear. Because obviously more to plus levels is also more to, oh my god, that's actually terrifying. It spawned in the middle of a million mobs having a little cluster over there. It might just have to do with getting plus to skills and that leveling up my teleport, which in turn makes it cost less mana. Maybe that's why I don't feel as teleport efficient. But when I'm just normally casting, I feel relatively efficient. I'm not sure if I care about a Grand Charm in this difficulty or not, but... Oh, Anya, where art thou? It's funny, I feel like it's easier to find when I don't teleport. Here it is. That is the one, I will say, the one bad thing, and why I think I'd definitely want to change Mercs whenever I get better gear to keep it alive, is the fact that, my follower right now will kite them. And then, because of that, it won't stay in one place for my meteor to hit sometimes. What is that? Oh, I guess it doesn't tell you how much. I go from 17 to... Oh, it's 10%. That's pretty decent. I mean, that'll... 10% additional reses, that should work on the next difficulty. That should help me out, but we can go back to Nightmare now. You know what? I think I can sacrifice some inventory space for 5% more run walk. I think I'll hold on to that. It's obviously not ideal, but... Yo, there's that fly again. Sorry about that, my coffee just got here. And I didn't even have to get my fat ass up to go get it. Hand delivered. Give me a second to... Oh, man. So much ice. That's actually so much ice. Well, okay. There's a lot of times where I'll get, you know, it's actually an interesting question. It might She might just not have carried it in yet. Hold on, let me send a text real fast. Okay. There's a lot of the times where I don't do like DoorDash or anything like that. So usually either I'm the one that goes out. I have like a Dunkin's coffee every day. I know it's not great, um, but usually I'll go out and get one, or I have family members I live with that if they're coming home around the time, um, they'll get me one. But sometimes like I'll plan ahead and I'll get one for the next day if I know, so that way I don't have to like spend the gas and go out. And I'll get 2 iced coffees, and then I'll just put one in the fridge, and it's fine. But a lot of the times I do that, and so like there's a lot of days where I'm just going off the previous day's one, which maybe I'm not used to so much ice because it's always old. So it obviously, even though it's in the fridge, the ice melts a little bit. I feel like because of all the ice though, I'm not doing a good job stirring it. Yeah, there's all kinds of gunk at the bottom still. I don't I don't like that I could just call it gunk. I don't appreciate myself doing that. Makes it makes it sound like it's not a challenge of stirring this right now. What the heck? Well, I think what's left down there is just gonna stay, because it's just some like I usually get obviously like cream and sugar, but then I get a little bit of mocha too, and the mocha just gets to the bottom, but then it sticks with all the sugar at the bottom, and there's still some along the edges, but that's fine. Oh shit, I'm blowing bubbles. No, I think there was some like of the sugar and mocha that got caked in the straw. Narrating my coffee experience. Hope you enjoy. Welcome to my new TikTok channel where I stir my coffee every morning. We are most definitely gonna have to, like, maybe before we do Act 5, if we don't have a 4-socket sword by Act 5, maybe we'll change things up and go do normal cows to try to get one. Is it weird that I feel a little claustrophobic having my potion bar up? I don't normally have it up, just for some reason, well, oh, another soul rune, nice. That'll be a backup, I know it's not the biggest deal, it's not like a super fancy rune or anything, but it's used for infinity. Not infinity. That's, nope, definitely not infinity. It's used for insight. And eventually I'll be making a polearm version. I also might need even more because I might make a better bow too at some point just to give my followers some more damage. My voice just cracked. Alright, waypoint, which means this is not the right spider cave, so we need to move on. To the next area. I wanted to read Energy Shield again, because I did get 2 of the items that give you a lot of mana. And then if I can get Spirit, which gives mana, maybe some charms and stuff. Okay, it's a magical shield that consumes mana instead of health. So it consumes, at least at level 1, I don't know if that changes, it consumes 194%, so almost double the damage in mana that you take. So if I were to get one shot at 408 life, I would need like 800 mana to survive the hit. Oh wait, first level absorbs 20%. Okay. So it only at level 1 it only takes 20%. Telekinesis makes it consume less. Interesting. I wonder if there's like if you were doing like a pure element build, like I think you're too split to do that with the dual element, but if I were to find like a grand charm, a Sunder charm for an element that I'd use on Sorc, I could potentially spec into one ability. And then obviously it's synergies and... Like, if I were to do... Just because I've heard of it being, like, good, like Nova. I think I've heard Nova was... Well, actually, that's that kind of awkward. So Nova's a good endgame build, I've heard. It's really funny because it's like... it only has one synergy, which is kind of crazy. I mean, obviously that means the base damage might just already be really good. But, so you'd only need 40 points to max Nova and Static Field to get, like, the most out of that. And then obviously you'd want to do Lightning Mastery, so 60. Yeah, I mean, you could do things like then, like, maxing Energy Shield or something like that. So is that actually, like, let me look at the, is that the right Nova, or is it the Frost Nova that I'm thinking of that they use? There's the Nova Sorceress. Okay, so he uses the gloves, but not the belt. The belt it uses Arachnid Mesh for +1 level, and Arachnid Mesh gives cast rate and mana. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Man, Stona Jordans even give... Yo, wait, Stona Jordans give max mana? I didn't even know that. That's kind of crazy, too. Just max mana all over the place. Interesting. So where do you put your skill points after that? You max Nova, Lightning Mastery, Static Field. That makes sense. And then Energy Shield and Telekinesis. And then you just put your remaining points into Warmth. That's funny. Yeah, if I get a Lightning Thunder Charm, I may try this one. Very tanky, beginner-friendly, fast-paced playstyle, flexible hybrid versions. Cons are very high mana cost, heavy item dependency. Complicated item mechanics? Is there complicated item mechanics? Oh, interesting, they're using the Crescent Moon weapon? Wait, why? Oh, minus 35% to enemy lightning resistances? Is that why? Maybe that's why. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Alright, so we found the waypoint, Oh, and now we found the Flare Jungle. Well, that's convenient. Thank you, Nightmare, for being nice and easy. I'm gonna get jinxed now, and I'm, like, not gonna find anything here easily. Now that I said that. Literally touching the waypoint. Okay, well. Super convenient. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Little dude hurts. That is gonna put us at 3 levels away from being max on that. Man, my memory is just so bad because I don't remember maxing out Frozen Orb so early. Oh, maybe I did. Because I think I remember following the same path of maxing Frozen Orb and then maxing Ice Bolt to make Frozen Orb do, like, as much as possible. And then I think I remember being very close to finishing Ice Bolt, maybe, when I really started grinding Hell and running into immunities. And because I did that, I didn't have a lot of points into my fire skills yet to counter the immunities.
Thank you.
But I already have, like, a decent amount of points into them because that was my leveling build. Was fire, so I already have, like, a good chunk of points into Fireball and a good chunk, or like 6 or 7 points into Meteor or something like that. It actually works out well, means I'm already hybrid, so I don't have to worry about that situation I run into. It might be slow, but I think I'll be able to kill the cold immunes. I do need to set up a keybind for Fireball, so that way I can, like, Meteor, Fireball, Fireball, Meteor, Fireball, Fireball. Especially because I'm pretty sure at some point I'll be maxing, I think it's like the last thing I max, but I'll be maxing Fireball. Okay, this was not the side path you were looking for. the... Get the Gidbin before we go down. Ow, 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 ow. Hold up. Wait a minute. Mr. Shocky Boy over here being annoying. Inventory full. Aw, come on, man. You lose so much money on death. It's actually insane. I knew that was the little guy that, like, suicides after, too. I should have just ran away from him completely. Like, I don't know if I lost all that money or if I just dropped that much money. Or, like 153,000. That's so much. I think I had like 600k saved up or something. I mean, I guess that's probably right. Just crazy. That is... Oh, I never ended up... I talked last night on stream about how when I ended stream, I was gonna look something up about, like, the Smite Paladins to see if they were, like, any good as a starter or anything, even though I figured they weren't. I just never bothered to look it up. Yeah, I don't need all those things. No, you... Oh my god, the little suicider just frickin'... almost came in like a wrecking ball. Let's actually make a portal, because apparently... I got cocky, and I'm not as safe as I thought I was. No, run away. Ow. I took the long way around. Okay. Good times. Good fun times in the narrow corridors of death. Which corner will the bomber be around? Will it be this corner, this corner, this corner? Yeah, we should probably get this guy out of the way and then go empty inventory. Because we are pretty stuffed at this point. Maybe try to make a little bit of our... No, we're not really making anything back, never mind. Sorry, guys. Um, no, we were just talking to family, and it took longer than expected. But we are just grinding anyway, not much to... Not much to say anyway. Just plowing our way through Act 3, we're almost done. Still no sword. Sad times. Maybe I'll try for a little bit for a sword after I finish, Act 3. I was gonna wait until after Act 4, but I would love to have my spirit sword. Because that will also let me use that faster cast rate with all res shield, which should make me a little tankier. Maybe even... I don't know if I have the runes for Ancient's Pledge yet. I can't remember what it takes, but maybe even Ancient's Pledge if I can find a 3-socket shield, but I haven't found one of those yet. So studded leather. What's the armor on studded leather? Only 1 socket anyway, never mind. And it was only like 34. I figured it was going to be low, but... I don't really need the bow. Bows usually aren't worth a lot of money, but... just in case I play a... just in case I play an Amazon, even though if I did play an Amazon, it probably wouldn't be a bow Amazon. I want to pick it up and look at it. I just like picking up and looking at yellows. Don't mind me. Kinda like that one, that sucks. Whoop, wrong button. Oh, I have 2 faster run walks now. Let's go. We're zooming now. We definitely got some stash crap to deal with soon. We can get our stat points while we're here. We're getting close, somewhat close to being done with strength, though. Once we have enough strength for Spirit Shield that I obviously don't have ready yet, but I want to have the strength ready. Oh, the waypoint eludes me in the zone. Apparently, I am full clearing it. At this point, I just want to find it out of principle. We're running. I will say, there's a part of me that's excited just to grind, but I know sometimes I get a little bored of like the mindless D2 grind. So it's like there's a part of me that's excited to get to just like Hell or the End of Nightmare where I'm gonna actually start grinding a little more. But there's also a part of me that's worried that I'm gonna get there and I'm gonna realize that like, oh, I'm not always like just progressing forward anymore, and it's like I'm just repeating the same thing over and over, praying for drops, and when the drops don't come, I'm gonna get frustrated, and then, you know. We'll see. Immune to fire and cold. Only seen a couple immunities up until now, and then of course the first dual immunity I find is immune to both. Ow. Bro is a beast. And he's just like sidestepping my fucking... Ow, man. Yeah, I will say, I mean, I do need to thread in fireballs. I need to get a keybind set up for that. Yeah, screw it. We're going back anyway. We'll pick up everything. One to paladin skill levels, but it's ethereal. I think we just get rid of it. Only 7% res. Kind of poopy. For a grand charm to only be 7% res, isn't one of my like small charms are like 6. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Okay, where are we at? We were gonna set a keybind. I guess we're not using Q anymore because we're just putting Frozen Orb is just staying on right click. So maybe we'll try to Fireball with Q, and then hopefully that will help us. In between meteors, we'll drop fireballs, and hopefully not. struggle too hard. Frickin' Zappy boy. Okay. Really need lightning res. If I can get my reses up. That's one thing that I almost never get done on a Sorc. I almost never get my reses as high as they need to be. And I'm always floppy as shit because of it. I really hope I can get them up this time.
I'm your #1 fan!
Hey, thank you so much for the follow. How's it going, Sophia?
Thank you.
That's good, that's good. Wait, oh, the brain. That's right. We're good. I was like, we're missing a body part. Just working our way through Nightmare, trying to find a sword so we can actually craft our damn spirit weapon. I am from East Coast US. That's all I like to say. The lightning, it hurts. Nice. Complete opposite side of the country. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. Almost died. wonder where the earliest I can find a 3-socket shield is. I wonder if I can find it in cows. I'd love to get my Ancient's Pledge crafted up. That is our final point in Frozen Orb. No, I just customized my own stuff for my channel. I'm all set, thank you though. Have a good one. I appreciate you just coming right out and saying it for the most part. Most of the other people that come in, I get a lot of people coming in asking for art like that, but usually they like try to trick me into getting on Discord to show me their art, and they're like, "Oh, I really want to show you some stuff I made," and then they'll be like, "Buy my shit." I appreciate the more direct approach. Alright, have a good one. Thank you for stopping by, though. Oh, nice. Yeah, so you sound like you might be... I know there's some people... they might even be bots. I don't even think they're real people, honestly. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out at some point. But yeah, a lot of them I think are bots that just use like AI and stuff like that. But I will say they give your business a really bad name. I get so frustrated with no. No, I'm saying I think you might be real. Whereas there's a lot of other people that come into small, yeah. There's a lot of people that come into small streamers and they're like automated chats like that just try to like bait you into getting their like AI generated art for their channel. I actually saw a Reddit post of someone being charged $160 for like 6 emotes that are clearly just AI generated. Like you could straight up just AI generate them in like 5 seconds and stuff. But yeah, anyway. No, you're good. It's just I was saying the other people, the automated chats that come in, it just gives that industry a really bad, like, as I will say, I still try to be nice to everyone that comes in, regardless. But as soon as you mentioned, like, I do custom logos, there was a part of my, like, heart that dropped a little bit where I was like, oh, another frickin' automated chat. You know? So it just gives it, like, the industry a little bit of a bad name. I hate all that AI and automated chat stuff for that reason in general. But anyway, I don't want to take up too much of your time because obviously this is your work, so yeah, it does. It just gives such a bad name to the industry for sure. That does suck though. Just like Like, I'm imagining something like if I were to create something, you know, like put that effort into making something unique, you know, and then just have people be like, man, it's probably AI generated, you know? And just to have it dismissed like that is gonna suck. Yeah, the main reason I don't is one, I'm a small streamer and I like intermittently stream, so it's like it's not that important to me to have all kinds of like fancy art on my channel. I'm not even an affiliate yet. I don't even know if I could like have emotes or anything yet on my channel, which is kind of funny. But as for just things like banners and logos and stuff, a lot of that, like I have some pretty decent Photoshop skills, but I'm not very good with art. But I'm able to slap things together enough for me to get by. If I ever become a bigger channel, I'll keep you in mind though, because if I ever become a bigger channel that where I'm actually making money doing what I'm doing here, then I'll probably put forth the money to actually pay a real artist, not a AI generated, you know, kind of thing to do the art for me. So. Oh, little guys are gonna explode and kill me. I don't want it. Leave me alone. I am so scared of these little damn, the little exploding guys. I'm trying so hard to avoid them. I don't even know where I'm going at this point. We're on floor 2, so we're trying to find a waypoint, maybe? Yeah, I think I'd want to find the waypoint here for Nightmare. I don't think I'd farm Nightmare Mephisto, but just in case. It's already 4 o'clock. Holy crap. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna, after this act, give a try to farming. Oh, I'm dead. Yup. Damn, I knew it. I walked in that room and those guys surrounded my ass. I knew I was done for. Oh no, I don't have a waypoint or anything. Wait, no, I did. I just got the waypoint. No, we're good. I forgot I got the waypoint. Oh, I didn't go bring my follower back. Crap. Well, let's hope that with the mana we have, we can kill these little guys and get our body back. Alright, we got the body back. Get our potions back on our bar. I shouldn't have made the portal back there. I should have waited. We need to go get our follower back so we can have mana regen. We clean out our inventory while we're here, too. Yo, wait, what? Those javelins sold for like 15,000? Interesting. We didn't cube anything? Alright. I will say, one thing I like the sound of the Nova build for is, like, the fact that it's tanky, apparently. I wonder what kind of gear you need to really make it shine. I think I did hear someone say that Nova build can be pretty much played from the jump, but... Oh no, I don't want to die again. That was a close one. Just a whole little room full of death. Man, I'm actually impressed by people that make it on a Sorc to, on hardcore. There's just so much random death around every corner. I wonder if there are people that run, like, do, like, an energy shield build from the start, but if you don't have any, like, good mana increase early on, I feel like it's just gonna, like, tank your mana like crazy. I mean, it's also possible, like, depending on how early you can find, like, a 3-socket shield, I bet if you're on hardcore, before you even get this far, you prioritize getting your spirit and your ancient pledge, which would probably get you the resistances you need to Maybe not die. I can't tell if those little guys that are killing me, if that's just raw physical damage, or if they do some kind of element. I suppose running a shield in general would give you some damage reduction too. This is a big zone. Can't believe we haven't found the door yet. Oh, for some reason I thought that was the stairway down. Okay, this is the stairway down though. Okay. Man, that was a hell of an experience. One thing I have learned somewhat recently about these guys is they put their little Hydra heads down, but they have a bit of a cooldown on those Hydra heads. So they won't always keep them down. Which is actually really good to know. Because they'll really wreck your follower and stuff. So you can just kind of run away for a little bit, wait till they fade, and then go back, fight them again. Inventory full. You know your inventory is full when you try to freaking pick up a small charm and you're full. Man, there's a lot going on in that room. We have the champion blood dudes, we have freaking... all the guys. Okay. Made a portal at the door, so we probably don't need a new one yet. Take out these blood lords. Hopefully we won't have too much interruption at the boss.
My brothers have escaped you.
That didn't go too bad. But I do want these things. We're gonna go clean our inventory. 200... Ooh, wait a second. 212 defense with, 48 to life and a little bit of reses. I'm probably gonna lose some reses on my follower. 9% poison res and a small charm. I like that. Keep that. I'll actually put that over there. We'll use that. You don't need that ring. What is she wearing? She's wearing 135 armor with 13. So technically this adds up to be more reses too. Wait. No, it doesn't. It's actually less reses, but quite a bit more defense, right? 674 to 751. And it has scaling defense based on character level, which means it's going to go up as she gets higher level.
I'll put that to good use.
So, we'll hold on to this old chest since it did me well for a while. Store those things. Pull these out. Yeah, we're good. We don't need this other stuff here, so let's hit it back 4. I think we're probably going to go do some normal cow runs. See if we can... I don't know if we'll find a 3-socket shield. I don't know if that's possible in normal cows, but we want to find a 4-socket sword and see if we can finally get our spirit made before we go too far into... A 2 to skill levels. Increase attack speed. It requires 42. I don't know if that's good for 42. I would say this Dire Needle for 2 to poison skill. Poison and Bone would be good for when I'm leveling my Necro, but it's required level 35. And before I level any other characters, I'm sure I'm going to have my Spirit finished, which then I can just put on those characters, which is going to get them 2 to all of their skills, not just that. So I think we just get rid of that, but I think we do save this spear. Interesting, it's a spear, but it can be thrown. Is that different from a javelin, then? Is that not count as a javelin? Or well, no, it is javelin class. Okay. Honestly, I'm used to the javelins being like the three javelins next to each other. But I guess this is just a different base, just a different design. But okay. And then we got this shield, which... Actually, no, my other one's going to be better. We'll just sell this one. Okay. Cool. Let us back out, go to... Actually, let's fill up our potions first before we do that. Okay. Back out. Let's go to normal difficulty. And we'll do some cows. Corrupted tremors strike a non-existent zone. Okay. Whoa, it's terrorized. The cows are terrorized right now. That's what the... I forgot that's what non-existent zone meant. Oh, this is actually a really interesting time to look at that. Longsword isn't what we want, right? Oh no, maybe longsword would have worked. But it's only 3 socket. That would have been funny if we got it immediately. I don't think amulets and normal cows could be plus skills, but I'll grab them. They're 1 slot anyway. I'll grab them just in case. Man, I love mowing down cows. Why is it so fun? It's honestly one of my favorite farming zones. Like, I don't think it's the best loot, but it's my favorite farming zone, like, just entertainment-wise. It's nice and open, it gives you, like, plenty of kiting space. You're not in, like, those narrow hallways that are gonna screw you over. Let me double check to make sure I'm not crazy. I'm fairly certain if you kill the cow king. Or is it queen? I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure if you kill it on D2R, you're safe, right? Okay. Yeah, everything's saying that you can kill him. I thought so. I just sometimes play I've played original D2 where you couldn't. I've played mods where you could, and then I thought I remembered it being the case that you could do it in D2R. I just wanted to double check. Holy, I leveled? I leveled in normal cows? I guess it's terrorized. It's level 45, it says. Terrorized 45. Which actually, that might mean that the amulets could be actually good here if the mobs are level 45. The amulets could be plus skillers. I think. Wait, I know I'm wasting terrorized time by Googling things, but can Sunder Charms drop on normal terrorized zones? Nope, only hell. I only read one comment, but I was already pretty convinced that was going to be the case. And that just was enough to solidify it for me. That'd be pretty wild if I found a if it was possible and I found a Sunder Charm. I don't think a blade is... No. What about... No, that's ethereal. Ethereal and no sockets. Murder the cows. Moo. Moo 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 moo. Oh! Hey, there's the king, and he's dead. Watch the info online be wrong. The last cow run I ever do. I do need more keys. I'm just gonna try to go for speed here. I know there's a lot of these things I could be picking up for the chance at money. Like some of these wands and stuff like that, but I'm not really interested. I'm fairly certain whites don't have sockets, right? Just to double check, yeah. You know what? No. No, I think if I remember correctly, a cow for a cow sword is... Oh, and we're actually terrorized. We're even higher. It's gonna get way too many sockets. I was gonna say I'm gonna save it, just in case I give up and I just use Laz. But I'm gonna try my best not to do that. I almost wish there was a mob count, like in PoE. Because I think I've gotten most of everything. Which, I mean, it's not like I need to full clear, it's not like I'm limited on the amount of runs I can do. It just means I gotta go find another, Yeah, double check right over here. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's, just leave and create a new game. Nope, not Nightmare, damn it. Not the button I wanted to press. Normal difficulty, there we go. Moo. Poison damage. Magic damage reduced. Cold res. Damage and stamina. No thank you to any of that. 18 life, 20 attack rating. We have a big stash problem here soon. Maybe that's what we'll do before we move on to Act 4 as well. We need to create, like, a gem mule. I think gems are what's taking up, like, a large majority of our stash. I'm also unsure what I want to do about runes yet. Like, I'd love to combine runes, I just hate the gem requirement. If it didn't require chipped gems, I would just... That's one thing I absolutely loved about the other mods. Is the ones that remove the gem requirement for combining runes. Large shield. 1 socket. I don't know if Halberd is a better base than the other base I have. Neither of them are leveled up anyway. Or 4 socket, I mean. Leveled up. Yeah, my weapon isn't leveled up, guys. Doing this reminded me of my Javazon. I actually got a Javazon, like, decently geared one time. And I would run cows on it. And that was so fun, just hucking javelins at these and just seeing them just instantly melt. And I'd do that shit. That was like on hell. Like, this is really fun because I'm doing it on this difficulty, and so they're dying really fast. But if I remember correctly, at least with, like, my beginner setup, Sorcs are typically not strong enough to kill the cows very quickly on hell. With like a hybrid build and everything, it takes like 4 or 5 frozen orbs, if not more, to kill them. I'll pick up that belt for a potential belt for a different character, but I don't think anything is gonna be my max mana one for right now. Maybe like really high resistances or something, and I may change if I don't feel like I need the mana anymore. Cows are really good for charms. Bo 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 bo. Knew that was coming. I am getting pretty hungry. Looking forward to dinner. I was I was leaning towards the idea of, yeah, I'm pretty sure white. I just wanted to double check myself. Pretty sure it's only gray names that have sockets. It's like, it's one of those things that I was very confident about only gray items having sockets until a friend told me that wasn't the case. But everything I look up online and everything I've experienced says he's wrong, so. But he made me doubt myself. Oh, what I was saying was I need to go start the rice for my dinner soon. And then I'll have like 30 minutes after that. But I think I might just go in the stream when I have to go put my rice in and just kind of take a break. I've been streaming a good bit recently. I kind of want some me time to just watch some shows and shit. But I should still have, what, 20 to 40 minutes, depending on when I need to get my rice in. The cooker. Dashmir. Shamshir. That item can stay on the ground. We might actually be good. Yeah, I think we've pretty much cleared most of it. I think they change on the hour, right? So I still have 19 minutes of it being... Now, see, the thing is, I don't know if it's good or bad. Oh, 3 to fire skills. That'd be neat if I didn't already level up already. Plus, I think Leaf ended up being better anyway. Do I need to keep it? I don't know that I need to keep it. I mean, I guess it's 59 to 97 damage with 35 to 40 fire damage. Oh wait, no, it adds 35 to 40 damage. Never mind, it's not fire damage. Which means that's probably already added to the one-handed damage. So it's probably just what it says. It's a lot of dex, though. I should sell it. Fuck it. Look at this beautiful stash right here. So much garbage. Guessing pretty much all of this is getting 8% res on this size of a charm. Maybe? I'll keep it, fuck it. I keep, like, being stingy with the percentages on my charms, and because of that, I have almost no resist charms saved up. So I want to try to save at least some. What did I pick up? Struggling to click on a portal. Classic me. Not what I wanted to put in there at all. I am bad at clicking buttons today. Put it in. You know, actually, no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna regret it if I do. I was gonna say, I think I'm just gonna stop picking up gems. But future me, when I need to, like, craft something and I need, like, a chipped ruby or something, and I stopped picking up gems earlier because I was like, I have enough for now. And then I actually have to go farm gems, like, on, like, a lower difficulty. Like a dub. I'm gonna hate myself for not picking them up. So I'm just gonna pick them up. It's gonna fill our stash with them still. Problem for another day. The real problem is gonna come in if we do save too many gems without using them, is if we have so many gem mules that our character slots are full. I already think we might fill one, with what we have so far, we might fill one whole character. I think. There's a good chance. Charm, amulet. I know we're only on Nightmare, we're not on Hell yet, but I'm kind of surprised we haven't found a single plus skill amulet. I don't think we have any, not for any, not even like, not even saying just a Sorc one. I don't think I have any for any class. I feel like usually in Nightmare, especially around like Act 3, I usually find at least like one or two, I feel like. Kinda nice having some terrorized cows in normal difficulty though, I will say that. We're actually like getting XP for farming this a bit. Which is pretty neat. I'll grab it just because there's actually one sword. If I remember correctly, it scales like I can't remember if it scales damage or attack rating. I think it might have been damage with level, and it was actually like a decent leveling weapon for a melee character. Pretty sure Gladius is not a good base. I don't even think that might not even be. I don't think it's a base I can even get for Sokkas. I'll go back and double check just to be sure. I don't want to make any mistakes. Yeah, it's a tiny little sword. But again, I need to look up how much the tremor show. Oh, we got 10 minutes left. That's what that means. Okay. That's fine. Honestly, it's probably better for us, even though we won't get as much XP. It's probably better for us for the Terra Zone to fade. Because I think if the zone is 45, I think there's a chance that swords can drop at like 6 socket or maybe 5 socket or something at the side level. Which means we have the chance to get a sword that we don't want. Although, I will say, I believe 5 socket is what's needed for Call to Arms. And just in case I ever get the rune drops needed to make a CTA, I'd have a sword ready. But that's something that I'll probably get eventually just by playing naturally. I don't need to actually go out and target cows for it, so even though it'd be interesting to have right now, it's not something I really need right now, so. Giant sword is not what we need. I think we are almost done with this run, though. Do zones, like, dynamically unterrorize? Like if I were to start one, and then it moves to a different zone, would my zone then be de-leveled? Or next time I load the zone, it would be de-leveled? So this is not one of the ones that scales, so let's get rid of it. 40 mana is kind of a lot of mana. Wait, what is our ring? We have like a mana ring right here. What is that giving us? 305? 331. Okay. It's actually... Oh, hello.
Miss, you're in the streaming channel, not even streaming.
But I am. See? Streaming.
Gotcha, there we go.
Crazy, right?
Yes, this is not a barbarian, my guy.
I gave up on that.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, you were watching... You piece of shit. You told me to stream last night. I was playing this last night, and you didn't even pay attention. No, the Barb is known as one of the worst starters for a reason.
Yeah.
The higher level I got, the worse my accuracy got, and I was just missing every hit. And it was just, things were starting to do... In the beginning, I was like super tanky, nothing really hurt me. And I would miss sometimes, and I thought, like, oh, maybe higher level, the hit rating would get better, you know? Never did.
Right, yeah.
I even had, like, I had attack rating on, like, rings, gloves. I think I had gloves. Like, everything I could get it on. Weapons. I had charms filling, like, 60% of my inventory with attack rating charms. And I still just missed. It's like, oh. I do think that'll be, like, I did enjoy the playstyle, so I think there's, like, I think there's a chance of me playing it if I can get the gear to make it feel decent. Well, this will probably be our last terrorized one. But, like I said, I think that might be a better thing for our 4-socket sword farming. War sword. Didn't think so.
你擺晒度都冇去到啊！
懂不懂不懂不懂？
拜拜。
拜拜。Good thing is, we're already killing, like, quite fast, I'd say. But we're probably gonna kill even faster once the terrorized zone goes away. Everything's probably gonna melt. I hope I can get to a comfy farming spot, like something like this, but have it feel like comfy, I don't know. The 3-socket helmet is kind of nice, but it's a low defense base, so I think I'm just gonna toss it. The hell of it. Take a peek. Yeah, no. Alright. Hopefully we'll get some... I also wonder if it increases the drop pool for higher eye-level weapons, which makes it less likely to actually get a sword, too. I do love, love, love having a Act 1 Merc with my limited gear. I do think that's a very, like... People are obsessed with the Act 2 Merc for a very good reason. It is obviously better. But when your Merc is running in suicide dying over and over because you have no gear on it, and then you have to go back to town between every group of mobs to revive them so that way you have your insight, it's one, miserable to play that way. It's inefficient to play that way. You're losing so much gold. And I don't think the benefit of having an Act 2 Merc outweighs that major flaw, so... Now, obviously, if you're really good at keeping one alive, then more power to you. But I am not. So, Act 1 Merc it is for now. Till I can craft me a decent Treachery with a Lifesteal helmet and hopefully a decent base polearm so he can have some decent damage to Lifesteal. And then we'll try him. Spiked Shield. To socket. We have faded. I think right as we mostly finish this zone, too. Well, it does feel like they're a little floppier, so I think it does dynamically change. Although, do they always drop super potions in... Oh yeah, maybe they would in normal cows. Alright, good enough, let's do another run. Now the farming might really begin, now that we're not boosted level. I don't know what that did for our chances. I do want to save some attack rating stuff for the potential of playing the Barb again. We did get a fire res, decent, 6%'s okay. Charm. That's a good thing to have. Alright, give me some normal cows. Normal ass cows. Normal ass low level cows. Not mean to pick up whatever that was. Probably be, now that we're not terrorized anymore, I'm gonna be a little bit more stingy. Like, I don't think I'm gonna pick up rings. I don't think there's much need to. I don't think there's too many rings I can drop at this level that... at least, obviously I'll pick up yellow rings, but... blue rings, I can't imagine there's too much that would be, like, impressive. That would drop at this level. Guess I can grab some town portals. I've been using them whenever I get the words legs, so... Well, I think that is another run done, if I'm not mistaken. Check this corner real fast. Yeah, I think I've... I did see my follower running off this way a little... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay, it's only one socket. Is Longsword the bad one? Longsword is the one with the dex requirement, but honestly, if I find one at this point, I'm just gonna make it. I'll make a different one later if I'm worried about the dex requirement. I think for a few levels I put some points into dex, so I actually have enough dex these days for it. Man, I wonder what's gonna come first. Filling our stash of gems and needing to go, like, mess with a mule, or getting our sword. I'm not sure how much. I want to do, now that we're back to, like, the normal difficulty one, I kind of want to do, like, a few more runs. But I will say I don't know how much I want to spend on this versus just, like, continuing on. So, I think we are okay to continue on the difficulty that we're at. I always do that. I always, like, wrap around the wall. Pretty sure bastard swords are the big ones. Yeah. Tools for crafting. Those. Hmm. I have so many paladin shields. Oh, actually, Gothic shield is not a paladin shield, but it's only 2 sockets still. It just looked like one of the paladin shields.
Oh, hey, hey, hey.
Oh, hey. Moo 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 moo. Moo 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 moo.
Gotcha.
Mecca, did you play League with Jordan again?
Hello. Is that a real question?
No, it's just... It's one of those things that I can't wrap my mind around. How I can just hear you be like, fuck this game, I'm not touching this game again, and then you're on it the next day.
Well, I didn't think I was done this time. It was like I'm over it, and I got off and played some fucking active matter.
I know, but just to get, like, that frustrated,
Yeah.
I would not get back on. Not saying it's a bad thing or anything, it's just... It goes against how I feel. It's just... I can't wrap my mind around it.
Yeah, last night was extra bad. We straight up had, like, that was probably 5 games in a row of 2 people going, like, 0-10 on our team, all 5 games.
Or...
Like, that was where Jordan ended up, I think he was 18-0 on one of the games, and we still lost. And it's like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Like, he is, but that's also 2 people on their team are also now 18-0. That's one of those you're actually just better off playing like a fucking 2v5.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, minus just League being League. I also can't stand team games. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
If it's not a team completely comprised of us, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I'll take solo PvP games. Obviously not my favorite, but I'll do it. But if I have a team where I'm gonna lose because I have some ding dong on my team, who just decides, I lost my last game, so I'm gonna throw this one.
Yeah. Which a lot of them, it's not even just like, you know, people trolling. Like, they're full tryhard, just... They're shit. Like, I don't know what else to say about it. Like they're playing, they're trying to play good, it's just, it's not working out. But at that point, that's where you just stop fighting and, you know, and go side lane and farm, and there's other shit to do. But they don't. They just keep fighting and keep fighting and keep fighting until it's just the point of no return.
I am so tempted to just grab one of these sword. Well, actually, I think I already told myself. I don't know if a sword from cows can be used on Laz. I almost feel like I remember the swords from cows getting more than 4 sockets, but I could be wrong. But, like, I think I just saw, like, a broadsword, which I think is one that can be used. Like, shield. But yeah, it's getting very tempting just to blow a Laz quest on a sword. Oh! Mo, 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 mo. Mo, 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 mo.
Are you playing?
Mo, 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 mo.
You know what I'm playing.
I know what you're playing. I'm talking about fucking Myth over here in the fucking
No.
Stone Age.
Oh, do it, Myth. No, show him the Stone Age mode. Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's such
Makes
a
it
quick
look good
transition,
now,
too.
huh?
That game's so bad, dude. I've been avoiding buying it forever now.
It's really good. The remaster's really good. I mean, it looks great, in my opinion. I know
So
you
I
made
remember-
jokes of Stone Age, but...
I can say that because I remember when that game came out. Like,
Yeah.
I bought that game on a CD or DVD or whatever and played that shit. In
Oh yeah, I still have the CDs.
I do too. I can literally take a picture and show it to you right now. I know exactly where it's at in my desk.
Yep, same.
I got that, Red Alert.
Oh, nice.
What else do I got? I got some of, what is it? Clancy's games. All those. I got a bunch of those.
Yeah.
I used to love Counter Strike. Counter Strike in there. No, it's not Counter Strike.
Is he lagging for you, or is it me?
Yeah, you're breaking up really bad, Shrews.
My bad. I walked out of the
Oh, okay.
room.
Gotcha.
Make sure it wasn't like your mic just actually melting off your face.
No, I walked into the other room to get long pants because it's cold. Now I got like Half-Life 2, I think, and Half-Life 1 in this case. I had a bunch of old shit. I got the original Far Cry. A bunch of old shit.
Nice.
But Diablo 2 is probably my favorite. Like, if I had a disc drive in this computer, I'd totally stick that motherfucker in.
You don't even need to anymore. You can download it on their site and then just put in the CD keys if you have the CD keys.
I don't. That's the problem. I don't have any of the cases to any of those games. I just have the discs. So I can't even
Gotcha.
fucking play them.
I still have the CD keys too for my Diablo 2 and expansion.
Hell yeah. I got StarCraft. Oh, StarCraft. 1 and 2.
Dude, StarCraft was my jam back in the day.
I still have it. I bought it on Battle.net as soon as I got this PC.
Yeah, I think we
That
have
was my-
both on Battle.net.
The ultimate question. Were you a Protoss noob?
I like the
I feel attacked. Oh no, you're one of them.
I could suck your dick.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Dude, the Zerg was so OP. I mean, to be fair, I liked them all. I enjoyed playing all of it. I love it. That's why I never got World of Warcraft. I used to always tell Travis, like, if I buy that shit, I won't be able to cut it off. That's all I'll play. Like, I can't buy that shit. I can't ever get into that shit. I'll be done. Gonna quit the job and everything. Not literally, man. Not. She didn't hear me anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Oh shit! We got an update for Path of Exile. Did they break something? Oh, it's the competition. Never mind. After we eat dinner, Mega, I'll do some raids with you.
Yep.
Can't get into
Sure, I
it.
got some clips to show you too.
Alright,
Did
guys.
you see my fucking the Bear 50K?
I'm gonna mute them for a few so I can talk. I'm gonna finish up this zone, and then I thought I was gonna have to go just to start my dinner and everything, but I actually have to go to do some work too. I just got a text for it. So we're gonna blow through this zone real fast, and then probably not get our sword, and then I'm gonna have to go. Alright, hey, that's like, we haven't got many runes. No, I guess we have gotten some runes here. I just spaced them out because they weren't anything crazy, but an extra soul rune is nice. Honestly, no, it would have been annoying having to deal with mana. Never mind. I was gonna say, maybe I should have came here to farm my... Maybe I would have got a soul rune, and I would have got, like, the socketed stuff I needed, but... Instead, I farmed for a soul rune on Nightmare Countess. It's fine. That's our, like, second extra one. So we have, like, 2 backup insights we can make if we need to.
this guy's doing it. How are you purposely rolling pack size onto waystones?
I would imagine it's the
Guaranteed.
Omen. There's an Omen. I haven't messed with it too much, but I know there's an Omen that, like, does something to the map. It, like, turns all modifiers into, like, pack size modifiers or something like that. If I'm not mistaken.
I watched this dude do it on. He didn't like tutorial how to do the waystone, but he's doing the map. The amount of mobs that were in his map were insane. I'm like, I can do that. My God.
It's also like 6 mod and stuff. Like every modifier you add adds more pack size, I believe, these days on them.
Yeah,
So 6 mod and then corrupting can give you up to like 7 mods sometimes too.
This guy's got like 40% map size or mod size. I literally have 16. Fucking terror. And I corrupted it. 15.
Yeah, I don't do super insane juicing. There's all kinds of different ways to super juice, but it could be an Omen. I know, like, I've seen some of the videos of people showing how they min-max their maps. And one of them is they use an Omen on every single map they run. It's crazy. They use, like, Omen, like, 10 exalts, like, just crazy currency every map.
Yeah, they're doing that because currency is it's dropping so easy, and they're also using monster tabs too to make it even have more of their tablets. And they're buying tablets, like they're just like.
All right, guys, I need to go. Sorry, I need to go do some work and then cook dinner anyway. So it was getting close to, actually, it was roughly when I was gonna have to go anyway, but. Yeah, I will see you guys later tonight. I might be doing another stream later tonight. If you guys want to see that, it'll probably be around 3 a.m. Eastern. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.